2K back? NBA 2K just gave us a sneak peek into NBA 2K26, and I must say, it's got the community hype, skill-based gameplay, realistic park environments, and a chance at 10K every weekend? Yeah, 2K just might be cooking. So smash that like button right now, hop aboard this hype train express, because it's time to get into everything we learned about the road to NBA 2K26. In case you missed it, NBA 2K hosted a stream today previewing all the familiar game modes in NBA 2K26. Starting off with the major pain point, the RNG slingshot casual paradise known as NBA 2K25's gameplay. Seems like it's gonna be swinging in the complete opposite direction. In 2K26, there's an emphasis on rewarded skill-based gameplay, complete with greener mist shooting on higher difficulties, shot and dunk meters now showing the green window again, and layup timing on by default permanently for all online modes. Some of y'all 2K25 randoms might just be cooked, and for good reason. In 2K25, every game mode felt like a sweat fest. Not because y'all actually got much better at the game, but because the video game artificially kept the matchups close with RNG shooting, offensive workhorse, and the majorly annoying slingshot effect. And while this is enough to get the comp scene excited, fear not, casuals can rejoice as well with new tools and gameplay to bang in the post, attack the rim, and counter on offense and defense. Not gonna lie, with these improvements, I'm so ready to hear more. And we won't have to wait long, because that info is coming at the end of this month in the week of July 28th. But that's not all. We got previews in every game mode, including the My Player Builder. They gave us 3 quality of life changes in NBA 2K26 that'll help us understand exactly what we're making in the builder day one. Build with new insights, which give us access to advanced tools so we can really nerd out in the builder, even down to the body types we unlock, all within the builder. The takeover system with the 5 levels remains the same as it was in 2K25, but the progression for the takeover abilities was streamlined to be easier to unlock and customize, which is amazing because there's so much potential for this system, but it was held back in 25 by having to unlock each of them individually. If you're like me, I wasn't waiting that long. But what I'm most excited about is big builds being back, with confirmed balances to make both tall and short builds effective. We'll see how much as the year goes on, because let's be honest, there's always gonna be meta heights in NBA 2K. But I'm glad with the updated gameplay that they're giving us more control as to how we want to play. Hopefully we won't see the same lineups every game. But if you do mess up on your day one build, don't worry. The best feature in NBA 2K25 returns, as Cap Breakers indeed will be returning to 2K26, but with new ways to improve upon your build. What changes will be made to the current structure, we don't know yet. Statistics speculates that it'll break the limits of the build attribute potential in the builder, instead of just the limits based on whatever your height is, similar to 2K21's legend rewards for the max badges regardless of the attribute. But y'all let me know what changes you think will be coming to Cap Breakers. Needless to say though, we won't have to wait long for that update either. Builder info is starting off August with a bang in the week of the 4th. But the competitive side of 2K doesn't just stop with the gameplay. My team brings us a whole new level of competition. That's right, King of the Court has a sponsor in AT&T, and it actually benefits the community because King of the Court will be expanded to the entire weekend and include a weekly cash prize of 10K in addition to the in-game prizes. So if you think you got what it takes to beat Splash or Ty Debo, have at it. But as for me, you'll find me on the casual side living my best life in Triple Threat Park. That'll feature new ways to play with or against your friends and earn even more collection rewards. You know I live in Triple Threat Park on Sundays, and with the possibilities of 2s and a 1s court being added to the park, I'm curious to see how it all plays out when we find out more info about this and the W in the week of August 11th. Now y'all know I'm looking for the info on female My players to be added to the City and Mine team, but what was totally unexpected was the revamp to the offline story mode for My Career. Instead of the 4-part story we got in 2K25, 2K26 will feature an immersive prelude story called Out of Bounds. Your gameplay on the court will have huge consequences off the courts. And if the rumors are true that Spike Lee will be directing this story, you better believe that'll actually be true, because we all remember what happened in 2K16.
Vic died in a car accident.
What?
Either way, choose your own path to the NBA in my career, whether by draft or picking your favorite team. This week will be full of surprises when we learn more about the My Career story in the week of August 18th, including even more info with the community content being confirmed for that week as well. And if that wasn't enough, my NBA simulators will be getting rewarded for their hard work with dynamic championship banners added to their arena with each chip. And my GM is getting an unranked mode with custom rosters. This will all be in that week, so we're definitely going to be eaten with the hype train coming close to the end. But y'all know what we all here for. Is female My Players coming to the city? Well, we don't know yet. But what we do know is the city will be getting a complete makeover in 2K26. The park will be streamlined with everything accessible in an intimate area, including the courts. And with the city park Easter egg in the roadmap, I'm making a bold prediction right now. Remember, Spike Lee is rumored to may or may not be doing the story. So walk with me. What if the city park rotates every season with a backdrop that changes similar to the 5 boroughs in NYC? I don't know. I think that'll give each season a refresh without having to go too over the top with the courts, which thank Vic won't be happening in NBA 2K26. The park will be within a realistic environment with a fixed time of day to reduce the shadows on the court, thanks to 2K's new lighting system. Everybody right now, pause the video and give 2K a round of applause. Because all we've been begging for was simplicity, not crazy pirate ships and mech robots. But as for statues, you'll be getting those in 2K26. Time to get sweaty, because within each mode featured in the city, the player with the most wins daily will have a statue built outside of that game mode for the day. Not gonna lie, it has potential to be a huge W, but 2K doesn't have the greatest of track record when it comes to leaderboards. So hopefully they saw whatever issue that was going on in Proving Ground with the dashing, so that it gives an accurate reflection of the players putting in work in that mode. You'll probably see me putting in work in a rec one day to become a rec warrior, but we won't find out more info on the city until the week of early access launch. Either way, there's so much to look forward to in the new gen version of NBA 2K26. There were way more Easter eggs and rumors to find out in the roadmap, which I can't really fit in this video. But if you want to let our minds run wild for a second, check out the live that we're gonna be doing later. In the meantime, if you like to game on the go, you'll be eaten too in 2K26. Not only did we get the release of Donkey Kong Bonanza, but even us 2K players can rejoice as well, because 2K did confirm the new gen version of the game will indeed be on the Switch too. That means you'll go into 2K26 with 2 viable options to hoop on the go, with the Switch 2 and the Stream Deck, which we will definitely be reviewing on this channel in the first couple weeks of launch. I wonder if Switch though will be included in the console pool for crossplay, because unlike PC with the mods galore, you don't really have to worry about that security on Switch, so it could definitely be included in crossplay. But we don't have any info on that just yet, so it's definitely a feature we need to keep our eyes on. But if you want to see how the first go round of me playing Switch went, tap the video on the screen. And on that note, I'ma see y'all in that one. Good night.